Hello Taurus, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie and this is your reading for September 1st through the 15th. Today we'll be taking a look at your overall energy. We'll look at your specific energies, the energies connected to you, and then how those mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close it off with an oracle card for the Taurus collective. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. In addition to your sun sign, you can check out your moon, rising, or north node for additional context and texture. Also, be sure to check the description box below. I have links to personal readings, donations, which are always appreciated to help me grow, and then also my social media platforms. I am currently doing every other Sunday free tarot readings on an Instagram live from 7 to 8 p.m. Central. So be sure to check that out if you're interested. You can comment, ask a question, you can come on camera with me. We're having a lot of fun. It's a great community. I would love to see you there. Okay, Taurus, you got the star as your overall energy. Beautiful. When you wish upon a star. That song is coming in my head. And that was probably not the best singing voice. But when you wish upon a star, Taurus, let's see what happens here. We're just going to go with that because I feel like you're really putting out there the things you want and you're really going for it. On your side, you get the Three of Wands, the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups. And you're very serious about it with the Emperor. You could be looking for some Aries energy in your chart. Some of you could be dealing with some issues to do with your father or a masculine energy in your life, or it could be a representation of structure and stability. You're a little unsure about how to move forward with this masculine energy, and it may be that some healing is needed. We'll have to see. We've got the Ace of Cups here, which is a new feeling of love and fulfillment and feeling full in yourself, filled up. You know, so you're not feeling empty all the time or out of energy. It could be an energetic here that we're looking at. On their side, they get the Judgment card, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. They appear to be forgiving or being asked to forgive themselves for some sort of mistake they made or action that they took. They look to be redeeming themselves by trying to make some offerings of love. We'll see who that is toward. They also could be the type of person who's trying to make everybody happy, but in the meantime, they kind of leave themselves out and then they get resentful or they get stressed about that. In the connecting energies, you have the Devil card and the Three of Pentacles. The Devil could represent just simply Capricorn energies, so earth sign energies like yours. It could represent a slowing down of the connection or an attempt for both of you to maybe project controlling energies into the connection. But then we have this beautiful Three of Pentacles, which is about collaboration, working together and exchanging nice and equally and in an interdependent kind of way. So let's see, what are you wishing for here, Taurus? Let's look at this Three of Wands. Three of Wands is clarified by the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. This is tough energy, Taurus. I'm wondering if you're not working on healing a father wound or father wounding isn't coming up for you. You seem very confused, very tied up by this, very enclosed by this. It's kind of a pervasive kind of energy coming all around you. It's making you very sad. On the one hand, I think you are maybe talking to somebody about this and trying to decide if you want to really go there with this healing. But it is up for you. It is definitely up for you. Let's look at this father energy with the Emperor here. Whoa. The Seven of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So for some of you, you had a father who had options and choices available to him, and he always seemed to make the wrong choice, or he always seemed to make the choice that left the rest of the family feeling, you know, rejected, dejected, betrayed by his decisions. It could also be for others of you that your father had limited options available to him at the time. This feels like a lot of abandonment issues that were initiated and initially triggered in your childhood. For some of you, and I'm sorry if this happened to you, but some of you, your father may have abandoned you or your family, and that father energy was just not present. Or if it was overly strict, overly protective, disciplining with a little bit too hard of a hand, perhaps. It hurts. It doesn't feel good. This energy is hurtful. Let's see how you're working on it with this Ace of Cups. You've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, you are really determined to get into a more comfortable and more nurturing space within yourself when it has to do with your relationship with your father, or for others of you, your relationship to the masculine altogether. It's really looking like something that's caused you a lot of pain. For some of you, if you're not dealing with a father issue, you could have had a recent breakup that really kind of left you feeling sour and distasteful about, masculine energies. For others of you, it's about, I feel like if you're a masculine Taurus, this is kind of like one of those Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader kind of inner conflict, Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker, like dark side, you're kind of like, do I follow in the footsteps of my father? How do I become my own man? And it looks like you're very determined to do that. So there's a lot of determination here. Of course, you want to do it the Tauran way, which is you don't want to be totally uncomfortable as you're going through this. You need to have some of your creature comforts available to you with this Queen of Pentacles so that you can keep your cup full and don't get totally drained by the pain and the healing of that pain. All right, let's look at the energy connected to you. Those are kind of rough energies, Taurus, but you are resilient and you are strong. Let's look at the Judgment card for this person connected to you. The Star, there's that wish upon a star. When you wish upon a star. There we go, that was a little better. All right, you get it. They get the Star and the Three of Wands to clarify judgment. This person seems to be like they have wishes and dreams, but they're a little detached from them at this time. They're a little turned away from them. I think this person may be really working on forgiving themselves for something. Like they made a mistake, they made a bad choice, and they're working on forgiving themselves, which is really interesting with what you're dealing with over here with these masculine energies, because definitely the father energies here, or the masculine energies, were bad choices involved. I keep getting like that, bad choices. And maybe that's where the Star comes in, of like just wishing you could move past these energies and really get into a feeling that is more balanced and more, I want to say celestial, like where you're kind of rise above. That's what it feels like. The Queen of Wands for this person is clarified by the Tower and the Temperance card. Very, very interesting. When this person, they kind of have this archetype of the saboteur energy. When they steep in that energy, when they sit in that energy, we all explore it. We all move through these different archetypes. There's archetypes of the tarot, there's archetypes of personality. But when they're in that saboteur energy for too long, everything comes crashing down on them. And they're having to learn temperance here. They do not need to be sitting in that energy. It's almost like beating themselves up. There may be some martyrdom in here. There's the saboteur, the martyr energies going on, and they have this power to transform themselves, but they sit in this sabotaging energy and probably a lot of negative self-talk going on, and it just keeps breaking down for them every time they do that. They're not giving themselves grace. They're not letting themselves come out of that and look back at their dreams again. The Nine of Cups for them is clarified by the Magician and the Ace of Swords. Okay. They might start to see through their love for you or their love for someone, just family, camaraderie, friends, they might start to see the light. They might start to gain clarity and understand that they are the creator of their reality here. And that if they continue to sit in the sabotaging energy for too long, the tower happens, everything comes crashing down. But if they allow themselves to begin to look at what did they dream for? Because this Nine of Cups is the minor version of the star. What their dreams and desires are, they can gain clarity that way. Very interesting. Let's look at your connection. You've got the Devil card right in the middle there. You bring in the Four of Wands. They bring in the Ten of Swords. They're very hard on themselves, this person. Very hard on themselves. Too hard on themselves. They think they're going to ruin everything. That's why this Devil card energy is here. So they try to control things because they think it's not going to work out. Or it's going to, you know, it's going to have a bloody end, it kind of seems like. End of the world, kind of like never to be resurrected again. Meanwhile, you're showing me the idea that this partnership or relationship can be stable and can be very happy and can be very balanced. I'm not sure they're ready for that, though. They're not seeing it through a clear lens yet. The Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles on your side and the Three of Swords on theirs. Right now, this person, this can be hard for you guys because on your hand, you're dealing with this masculine energy or these father issues. They're dealing with like sabotaging themselves and being way too hard on themselves and like beating themselves up and saboteur energy. And you guys try to come together in this equal exchange. You're working at it. They really can't work at it yet. They're in too much pain here with this Three of Swords. So all they're putting over the collaboration is more pain at this time, even though you're working on it. At some point, they have to be able to see what it is you see. And I don't know if this is because of your determination to get clarity here and fill your cup. And you are definitely kinder with how you speak to yourself than this person. And it could be a result of how they were spoken to when they were young as well. But there's a lot of negative self-talk going on. So as long as that's the case, it's going to be really hard to come into this energy of the star together. Maybe individually you each could, but together, this honestly feels like a person to me who definitely needs a support system, guidance, therapy, probably, to help work through some of their sabotaging behaviors. And meanwhile, you've got this masculine energy to resolve here that is connected to abandonment for you. And I think you are determined to do that. So I'd like to see you spend some time working on that, journaling about it. Just leave yourself voice notes about it. Talk to a friend about it. Let's get you a card, Taurus, from the Wild Mystic Oracle to close off your reading today. Taurus, I love this energy coming in at the end of your reading. It kind of freshens up a heavy situation. You got monkey, play. This card represents playfulness and embracing your childlike instincts. This card may be seen as a call to heal the effects of childhood trauma or familial emotional abuse. It asks you to care for your inner child and allow them to play. Do not take matters so seriously and allow yourself to let go once in a while. Have some fun. Embrace the present moment rather than always thinking about the future. Taurus, this is really good advice for you based on what I saw in your reading. You and the person you're connected to, there's so much weight and seriousness and heaviness going on here. Doing something playful, and if you are dating this person, go on a fun date. Do something fun together. Go to like one of those trampoline parks and bounce house and just laugh your asses off. Have a good time. Swing around on, the obstacle courses. Do something rather fun and playful. I think that will really help this relationship and provide you a clear path forward with it. Taurus, thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to see you next time.